All right. Hey, how are we doing? I am having a difficult thing going on in my IRL, so we're gonna play Don't Starve about it with friends and chat, and I'm gonna be probably lower energy, I don't know, or maybe my energy level will go up. We'll find out. Oh, my poor earphone. Maybe someday for you. Hi, Raylan. Good morning. It's good to see you. So I'm gonna do some Don't Starve, I think. Gonna go back into our game where we're playing as Wendy. And, this. Day 28, so it was, I guess, pretty early in the hurricane season. Does that sound right? And let's remember, we were collecting sandbag ingredients. We've determined what we're going to try and do to get through monsoon season, which is stay on a boat. We're going to take boats and we're just going to stay on them. Yep. It's nighttime, all right. Here's Abigail. That's my twin sister, Abigail. Where's my crock? I gotta have a crock pot here somewhere, right? Where is it? Did it like burn down or something? Oh, it's back there. Got it. Okay. Here we go. Extra spider web. That's nice. Do I have enough for a spider web hat? Not quite yet. But that would be a nice thing to get for some sanity gain. Alright, so we should be able to go ahead and harvest this spider nest soon. I'm gonna make a trap to throw down to help Abigail here. Set trap, come on. Why am I not setting the trap? Set trap! Okay, there we go. Got one of the warriors. Oh, this is, not helping us much. How are you doing, Abby? You okay? She looks fine. She's not looking hurt. So that's something. Alright, well, guess we're gonna chop. So I'm just gonna chop down this spider nest and replace it right where it is, because this was a good spot. But we really don't want a spider queen spawning on the home island. That would be bad. Spider queen is a boss monster who I think maybe spawns new spider nests, but I'm not totally clear on her mechanics because I don't usually leave them around long enough for that to be an issue. And there we go. Do you think we have enough spider meat, chat? Is 7 enough? Should we try to make some more? Nope, didn't catch him. Yeah, but look, I just want a spiderweb hat. But how many spiderwebs do I have now? 9, 10, and then another 5, I think, in my chest. So that's nice. Alright, need more monster meat. Well, I guess we'll just have to get some more then. Like, I should probably be using this dry weather in the hurricane season to explore and stuff, but my sanity is dipping. And I have anxiety about that. So let's see, can we prototype it? Dress? Yeah, top hat. All right. That's nice. And that gives me a little bit of extra sanity. Go, put this in here. Do we have a place for these? Yeah. Annoying that they're not in the same chest with the spider webs right now, but that's fine. Gonna eat dinner. And... Did we lose a machete? I think we might have used one up on the last session. So we've got 40 twigs, plenty of sticks. And we're just gonna keep collecting bamboo. Just keep collecting, just keep collecting. I'm gonna put this away in my crock pot at home. Crock pot! Beautiful crock pot. Moved into the island, gonna use a lot of crock pots. Is that something? No? Okay. That can be dropped. No. Since it's not raining and there's no lightning, I'm gonna continue to try to harvest bamboo, even at night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Torch. I am hungry early today. Need to go get carrots and hummus. Okay, well, enjoy your carrots and hummus. Why don't you use the new lurk emote? I have a new, not lurk emote, a new lurk command. Still working on the emote. I'm having a problem with my scanner that I need to figure out. But I have this sketch, and I would like to make the emote. Uh-oh. Oh boy, more monster meat. No, so many snakes. Are you sure you're still doing okay, Abigail? Again, she looks okay, but now I'm starting to worry. Oh no, the wind's picking up. Not the wind. I need a new torch. There it is. I can hear the snakes, but I can't see them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, oh no, no, leave me alone. It's too windy, I can't run away from them. Alright, did they drop anything? And is Abigail still okay? Give me the light back. Alright. Choppity chop, chop, chop. One more. Alright. Oh, and here's the wind. I think the wind is blowing out my torch. Let's go! And that's why we looked all over the world for coral. because this stuff is really important. Let's get a couple of those pieces of ice. So we are at 16. What can we put away? The snakeskin, got plenty of snakeskin, which is great. Let's make a little bit more cloth. 1, 2, 3 for a sandbag. 2 for a sandbag. So we'll make one more. Oh, I hear a sound. I hope it's just the wind and not the sealnado. That would be difficult. Am I excited about the new Don't Starve version? Yeah, I mean, it's hard to get that excited because I don't know when it's coming. So, you know, at this point, it's like, if I get really excited, I'll just be waiting for maybe a year. But yeah, I'm interested to check it out. Structure sandbags. We're still building sandbags. So now we've got 24. Love some more stacks of these. Got an axe. I think I'm gonna try resetting some of these coconut trees. Yeah, I'm very interested for new content. I feel like I'm way behind though, because everybody's been playing Don't Starve together, and I just really love the base game and its expansions. So there's a lot of content that I haven't really seen. And I worry that the new game is gonna be just so much of that for me. And I'm just gonna be really confused and oh, there it is. Coconut fell on my head. Let's try not to die from that. I'm gonna wear the silk hat for a minute. So I'm interested, and like I really love the 2D aesthetic, and it's gonna be 3-dimensional. So that's gonna be pretty cool. And I'm curious to see how it changes things, what it changes, but you know, anytime there's more Don't Starve, I love it. And now I'm thinking maybe I should play Don't Starve together on this channel. I hadn't realized there is actually a mermaid character who is like the creepy kind of monstrous mermaid fish person, which I love. Creature fin style. It's a famous tail maker who makes like full monster suits that are swimmable. It's great. So that's the thing. So I think I'm gonna try and play her at some point. And right now there is a drop event on for Don't Starve Together. So hopefully I'll get in a stream before the drop event ends. But I need to unlock that mermaid character, because otherwise I feel like I'm not allowed to play it on here. And then a different streamer showed me there is a... Hi Val, how are you? Welcome to the stream. We're still playing Don't Starve. We've got 24 sandbags right now. Enough that I need to start thinking about building a new chest for them. We lopped down a new tree. Sanity is kind of meh at the moment. I don't love it, but we'll see. Apparently Don't Starve Elsewhere has fog that drops your sanity but may hide treasure. Yeah, I noticed that in the in the trailer. So I don't know, we'll see. Sanity is another like resource and bar to manage. Good morning, Goddess Whispers. How are you? So yeah, I'm interested in new content, new terrain. I don't know how I'll feel about the 3D art style, but who knows? Maybe I'll like it more than I think. on because I'm in my shelter. Just be careful not to get carrots and hummus by mistake. Oh, carrots and humus. Right, of course. Yes, always be careful to never get humus when what you want is hummus. I need another chest to put all my sandbags in. I have so many seeds that I am going to this. Okay. Well, that was nice. It was one of the creepy hand things that comes up and puts out your fire, but light makes it go away. And I think it was just killed by the lightning. So that's a nice little thing. It was at least a little bit lucky. Oh, the winter seasons in these games are so boring with the long nights. Alright, let's work on that chest. 2, 3, build a chest. Where can I fit it? Like, where can I fit this thing? I'm just gonna eat this ice directly. No, maybe not. Maybe I'll just put it in the crock pot. Or I'll eat it directly. You know, whatever. And, fuel. What can we use for fuel right now? Feels like we don't have a lot of anything. So, like, Don't Starve Together is cool, but it's not my comfort game. It's, like, almost my comfort game, but not quite. So, I don't know. But now it feels like that's where the audience is, so maybe that's where I'll go. We shall see. Alright. When will it be day? Yeah, there we go. Just do one of those, even though I don't have a lot of logs. But I need to be able to see what I'm doing here. Alright, store. There we go. 87, don't love it. Do we have storage for palm leaves? Not exactly. This looks like they're mostly plant matter, though. Oh, okay. There is already a stack of sandbags, so we have 20. We'll put this into the... Nope. We'll put it into storage, right? Can we store? Store? Darkness has swallowed me. Store. Okay, yeah. 44. Will that be enough? Who knows? Only one way to find out. Alright, chop a little more coconuts. I'll have to burn something to get ash. Find a nice open spot so that we can build some heals. Or maybe I can eat some pierogies. Yeah, let's try that. Let's chop some of these jungle trees and see if we can get some pierogies. And maybe gather a little bit more bamboo while we're at it. I cannot have too many sandbags. I mean, let's tentatively aim for filling up that entire chest. Just sandbags. Not going too close to the smelly flowers. The stinky flowers, yuck. Alright, we're fine. 1. Just 1? Okay, I miscounted. So does it need 6 then for each of these? Oof. 1, 2, well, I guess we're making meatballs. We'll still work toward pierogies. That's the word. Can you pick up sandbags after putting them down? I don't think so. I think you have to smash them with a hammer, and I don't know if that even gives you a sandbag. It may just give you, the ingredients. It may just give you half of the ingredients. Thank goodness for that lazy lunch. Yeah. Here we go. So many of those. Dig. Dig, 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 dig. Dig, 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 dig. It's the Doom song. It's like what's gonna happen when monsoon season gets here. Doom. So anyway, I saw that there was a Shipwrecked expansion for Don't Starve Together that I'm thinking about trying out. Though I need to unlock that character, and I'm not sure if the best way to do that is going to be to just pay the money or to try and grind for it somehow. Because I prefer to grind for things in games when I can. It's very satisfying to me. I know, I'm weird. I like the old game with the old graphics and the old mechanics. I thought it was the Choral Repair song from Courage the Cowardly Dog. I have not watched Courage the Cowardly Dog. We have it, but I haven't watched it, so maybe that's something to check out. But right now, there are so many D&D shows. I don't know, but there's no Critical Role this week, so, you know, the D&D shows are slow. We may actually catch up before the next one comes out. Well, no, that's not true, because today is Wednesday, so the Dimension 20 is going to come out, and we haven't finished the last one. Say hounds. Wendy just said something, and I couldn't tell what. Did she say the hounds are coming? Come on. More sandbags. Like, I don't think that there's actually any way that you can build enough sandbags to survive with just that. The other thing about Don't Starve Together is that it has server rollback, so the permadeath isn't as permanent. So again, it's like, it's a different vibe. Lurking breakfast. Use the ! Lurk command. Oh, green mushroom, I need that. Grab one of these. Couple more of these while I'm here. Is it not working? Okay, my commands aren't working. I need to figure something out. Well, thank you for testing it for me. I am trying. I'm trying to figure out how the thing works. Okay, ad break in progress. Let's do something boring. Put in stuff in chests. I'm gonna put some stuff in chests. This, eat this, then this chest, which should have like animal products in it, right? This is plant-based stuff. Is there anything plant-based in there? Not really. Niter isn't animal, so maybe that can go in plants. That. And this is plant. And like a lot of the time I'll make 3 chests, animal, vegetable, and mineral, but right now I'm just like, not really feeling it. Oh, those stupid creepy hands. Come on, guys. Come on. There's my torch. It's fine. Okay? okay. It's fine, I'll build a torch. I'm a hard-working little guinea pig, and thank you. We appreciate that. I am still trying to get things set up. I don't know how Streamlabs works. Maybe I'll ask one of my friends to show me. Because I did what I thought I needed to set everything up, and it still doesn't seem to be working. Yeah, some more dried monster meat. Nom nom nom. I have one more drying rack, I thought. Oh, here it is. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Had a long night. Looks like ads are done, is that correct? Yes, ads are done. Hooray. So at least that works. Ah. Another one of these things. I really feel like I need a lot more. So here's something. I'm gonna start putting some grass, a stack of grass into this. Oh, there is a stack of grass that's on its way into this. Well, then I'm gonna do this. We do need more twigs, though. That could be bad. What could be bad? What could be bad, Wendy? Oh, I don't know what could be bad. We're at 110. The sanity is slowly increasing. That's good. That's what we want. These flowers are very close together, so maybe if I remove one... Sanity's going up some more. Love that, love that. So maybe if I remove one, it will encourage more of them to grow. Thin them. Thin the plants. Oh, I still need to get my hydroponic tower set up. Oh. At least I have stuff to do around the house. Oh, there's the sealnado. The best way to deal with sealnado is don't. And this may be the end of the game. Yep, it's done. Alright, so shall we retry? What do you want to do? What do we want to do? I was working so hard to get through monsoon season and it didn't even matter. Because that's what happens sometimes. Well, I guess we'll retry. Try another character. Oh, well, it's too late. I hit retry. Life is hard. Can everybody see and hear me okay since we're doing this? Yeah, this is gonna be the most boring VOD in my, See and hear you fine. That's great. The commands aren't working. Nothing is working. Gotta move Abigail's flower. Oh, the agony. Yeah. Oh, you just gotta keep fighting through it. Our wonderful little starting island that didn't work out because the sealnado came. I couldn't hear the sound. It just sounded like Abigail. And I wasn't sure what the "that could be bad" meant. I should have paid more attention. That's on me. That is on me. Okay, so we've got two pieces of flint. Mine the rock. Everyone here is regulars, and you've heard me do this before. This is my third time starting a new game on this channel. But we're gonna keep trying. Though I might get bored eventually. We will also make an axe. Do keep getting rocks, though. Rocks, rocks, rocks. Will the coconut fall on my head and kill me? Yeah, that sealnado is instant death. And I just, like, wasn't able to run away fast enough. That's something I'm not sure how to deal with. Like, all the giants are tough. Though in the game that I was playing on the charity stream, I was playing Reign of Giants as Willow. And I survived. I did not kill, but I survived the firefly. So that was pretty exciting. I would still love to defeat one someday, but that's not my skill level. But maybe we can build some skills. Maybe. Maybe I'll turn into one of the pro players who turns the map like this. So everything's in rectangles. Oh, it looks so weird and I hate it. I like the diagonal. We'll see. Hopefully I don't anger, don't starve viewers into not wanting to watch my channel by having it on the diagonal like this. People like it for base building, but like then the farms are on an angle. But in the new version of Don't Starve Together, farming is completely different. Like the mechanics are not even similar. You have a new tool called a hoe and you use it to till soil. The farm isn't a, like a structure, a thing that you can build. So yeah, I don't know. 12 rocks, great. Maybe we'll have a better time getting coral. New game, early game. Worry this is gonna get boring. Oh no. Yeah. Well, I did fix that setting, so that shouldn't be an issue anymore. Shouldn't. But there's lots of things that I thought shouldn't be an issue. And they are all issues. Like the cleaning of a house, it never ends. Anyone remember that? That was the in-universe soap opera on the sitcom. But that's also how I'm feeling about life. I'm trying to do a big merch drop in a week. Testing. It's good to use a hoe. Yes. So, there's 2. That's nice. We can increase the number of coconut trees on the island, which I always enjoy doing. Do we have the materials for the thatch pack? Thatch pack, we do. Yeah. So that's something. So let's see, what else do we need? We need to get off this island and build a boat. The bamboo raft is going to be a little bit faster than the log raft. So let's remind ourselves what we need for that bamboo raft. Okay, so bamboo and vines. We don't need to make rope. So let's make Bamboo and vines. Though maybe we should make a chest on this island so we don't have to carry too much stuff and can gather more elsewhere. Yeah, I like that idea. So this is almost spent. I'll drop this. Okay, we got some more other rocks here. Rocks! Once I do get chat commands figured out, I'm gonna make one that just says !rocks and it gives a link to that video. Machete. Here we go. And we're gonna start chopping. Hey, I'm chopping here. Why did it skip the bamboo? Alright, torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gonna throw down a couple of these. Put one here. If you put them by the edge by the water, that makes a good charcoal farm. Because then the fire can't spread into the ocean. Okay, that's 2 and 2. How many did I need? 4 and 3. So we're getting there, slowly. Yeah, this doesn't seem like a great spot for a full base, but what I'm gonna do is find that wreck that has the boat repair kit in it. And then I will... making sounds. And then I will make some sounds. Find the wreck with the boat kit in it and throw the chest there so that I can remember where the thing is when I get a hammer and can come back. Yes. See? I'm thinking. That stupid sealnado. It's always something. Always something. Oh, right, I can't build a chest because I don't have, things. I don't have a science machine. There's no gold on this island. I have to go find the gold. So, which was it 4 of? Oop. Found the snakes. Ah. So, chat, what is one thing that happened in the past week that made you smile? There it is. Raft. Gonna go on a little trip. Yep. Just a nice, relaxing little ride. Dinner with your brother and friend was nice. Yeah, tell me more about that. You went to, not a wings place. Or someplace that had German beer and Mexican food? Is that right? Yes. Okay. What was the Mexican beer? All that for some reason had Mexican. Was it like specializing in Mexican or it just happened to have Mexican? Only Mexican food. I mean, I love Mexican food. You know this about me. I'm kind of like hit or miss on German beer. Like, I like beer in general, but German styles are, they're fine. They're not something that I'm really drawn to. I like Belgian styles and a lot of the American styles. Like, there's some German ones that are good. But Belgian is a lot more interesting to me. Riding the waves, riding the waves, riding the waves into my grave. Probably, hopefully not. Joy. My present arrived. That's true. Yes, Thal got me baklava, and it arrived, and it's very, very good. It's so good. So I'm very, very happy about that. And there was a lot of it. This was the hugest box of baklava that I've ever seen. Is this the edge of the map? Did we really spawn this close to the edge of the map? Can't tell. The lady who makes it is so awesome. Yeah, what's she like? Whoosh. Don't Starve Together week. Everybody's gonna watch that and not Don't Starve Alone. Treasure map. Let's see. It's on my home island. I was hoping to find out like another good island location. Yeah, Don't Starve Together just started out as a multiplayer version of Don't Starve, and it's become almost a completely different game, or so it seems. But the other thing is that almost everybody who streams it is like a super high-level player who's been alive for hundreds of days and has giant bases with carpets in them and stuff. So, I don't know what to do about that. Here's coral. We already found coral. It took like 13 days in our previous game. So that's something. That's a positive. Darkness will be here soon and I must prepare. Well, we'll see. It'd be great if there was some bioluminescence right here. There is not. I wish I could be my usual happy, energetic ADHD self, but I just don't have it in me today. Okay, that one is gonna get splashed, so let's not go over there. I miss the ocean. I want to swim in the warm ocean again. Maybe I should actually start doing the legwork of planning a trip this summer. Okay, baklava lady is Greek. I told her I really like that I can taste everything in your baklava, not just the sugar, and she said bravo. And every time I come in her shop, she greets me with a hug. Oh, that's so nice. I love that. Well, thank you for telling me. And I'm honestly kind of thrilled that I get to be part of patronizing your business. So much coral. I'm just collecting all the coral that I can. Okay, well, now I can't anymore. Can I do this? Okay, I guess I kind of can. Nope. And there was light. Do you see that, Charlie? I'm pro now. I'm gonna build a giant base in Shipwrecked that's got a ton of stuff in it. Darkness has returned, but not for long. Gotta eat some of my seeds. Getting hungry. Let me remind myself what it takes for this. Okay, sand and 2 limestone, and the limestone is what again? I don't know. It's not important. If you feed these guys limpets, will they befriend you? Let's do some scientific research. No, not me eating it. Oh, it looks like they will. That's nice. And look, my sanity is going all the way up because I have a dolphin friend. So that is something. Someday. Big vocal warm-ups, stretches, and a real entertaining performance. Whoa, they do this for you? Oh my goodness. That's new. That's great. Oh, I have so much coral. We're gonna find out how much coral stacks to. Oh, it does stack to 40, yes! I love this. I had no idea that the dolphins could do this. I thought they could fight for you, but that was it. Well, that is lovely. Still don't know how to deal with this sealnado, though. I'm gonna go home with 40 coral. I was worried about running out of pickaxes, but it looks like I don't need to worry about that. And there's another bottle. See, we make the best of it. We had a great starting island in the last game, and that was very fun to collect all the loot from that. But you know, this game, we've got so much coral. We discovered how the dolphins work. We are learning stuff about Shipwrecked. Let's see, what can we drop? There's really not a lot that I feel like we... Oh, here's 2 pieces of grass. Drop those. Open the bottle. And there's another island. Alright, alright. That's not bad. And see if we can mine this. Eee! Is this thing still my friend? Thing. This dolphin. This beautiful creature. Okay, well, I have hit 40, so I should probably head home. But this was great. This was very productive. I regained some sanity from them. So that is a really great dolphins. Chips? Their name is Chips. Okay, come on. Well, now that makes me hungry. Chips. I think we have some of the good kind of tortilla chips upstairs. So maybe I'll have those for lunch. Ooh, new island. Eee. There's a lot of sticks on here, so let me get those because I'm perilously low on sticks. Oh. There goes my friend. Well, that's okay. Yeah, I probably should have just gone right in a boat the second... Ooh, vessel is damaged. That's not great. The second that it announced the sealnado was coming. But I don't know. I'm very bad at giants. I'm not that good at fighting in general. So maybe that is a skill that I should try to learn. But, like, I'm not here looking for a combat game. I'm here looking for... Here, you can have another one. No? You can't have another one? Well, that's concerning. Alright, let's build a little campfire here. Bees! Bees is another thing that we didn't find in that last game. See, this is great. We have all sorts of resources, not necessarily the same ones that we had before. But it's different. Every game is different. Yes, bees and a pig. Love this. I'll give you the limpets. And I will get myself some stingers. It's wonderful how easy they are to farm when there's an island that has both a pig and bees. Isn't that remarkable? Let's see, what is the name of this bot? Imprisoned Apologist Key Smash. Interesting. Just a couple more. That's nice. Oh, I'll make myself a straw hat. Can't hurt. No, not me. You want the pig. Did it kill the pig? Is the pig dead? Did it drop anything good? Piece of meat. I mean, it's food. I would prefer the pig skin, because we can craft with that. But, you know, at least this is a potential source for it. So we can farm this, and then if there's more huts on this island, maybe we can farm it a little bit more. Oh, there's another one. That's nice. Got lots of rocks here, so we don't have to worry about flint. It's very close to our starting island. Yes, here's the puppy. Yes, Mr. Dog. Yes, here comes Mom. Here we go. Up. Up, puppy. So no stream on Sunday, by the way, at least not our usual Sunday morning stream. However, we will be having a really big stream next Wednesday. I'm going to be playing Guild Wars 2, finally trying out that new expansion. It's going to be a, for me, all-day stream from around 9 to 5. And I'm planning to do some giveaways. Planning to... Yeah, I think it was just the giveaways. But I've got several giveaways that I'm thinking about. So come in. The more people that are there and interact, the more giveaways there's going to be. So have people come join me. Here we go. Yes, the dog. The dog. He's doing well. Yeah, that's a good puppy. Hello, Tom Tom. All right. Yes, our favorite segment, Show Us Your Dog. All right. Back to game. Yes. I remembered to switch the camera. Good for me. Limpets. Limpets, beautiful, valuable limpets. So we got some really good stuff, but what we truly need is... Oh, you know what? I should plant this here, because then we can also have the pigs help us with logging, which is pretty great. Yay, pigs. All right. So how big is... We don't know how big this island is. But let's keep looking. Some stones. Tide's coming in, so we'll move a little bit away from the beach. Just gathering materials. Just a nice, calm evening gathering materials. We got a bunch of limpets. That's great. I love that. I feel like I want to turn them into a bunch of logs, but okay, so pleased that Boo Boo had finally left the bathroom closet for the second time since 10:30 last night. Oh, and it turned out it was just another bio break. Should I be worried? Bio break for the kitty? Oh, I don't know. I don't know your kitty, so I mean, I've heard all the wonderful stories. But I don't know if that's a warning sign or not. But thank you for coming here and hanging out and keeping me company. I really do appreciate it, especially today. We're trying our best. Some days, your best is better than other days. Alright, so should I try to collect some wood while we're here? I think I want to. So let's grab that other pig and chop some trees. Because we can. Hello, other pig. Let's see, where were there more trees? Looks like there's a bunch over that way. The question is, are they mature? Because only the mature ones give renewable coconuts. Here we go. So there's one. So there's at least 3 pig houses here, which is great. Oh, and guess what? I can't even get help with Abigail. Let's grab this one. Smash me tree. No, leave that one alone, please. Let it keep growing in fruit. Anyway. Yep. It's day 4. We're hanging in there. We're making progress, I would say. Yeah, so you don't have to directly kill them. They just have to die near the flower, I believe. Let's test that theory. So right now it's just the red bees, which, like, I don't even know if that's considered an innocent creature. Oh, now they're getting too far away. We bring this over. See what we can do. Here, see? The pig is definitely an innocent creature, so excellent. See, we're doing good. There's a lot of positive things that are happening. Ooh, is this like a bee box? Bundling wrap. Interesting. Incoming ad break, 1 minute. So be on the lookout for that. Should I just make a log ship? I think I just want to make a log raft to get from here to the other side. Good morning, Natural 20. How are you feeling today? I have questions for you about animating emotes. Though I'm also having issues with Streamlab, apparently. I thought I set Streamlab as a mod, but none of my commands or timers are working. So, I don't know. I'm hopefully I can get somebody to troubleshoot that with me. Like, I want this to be a cool channel with all the cool stuff. And we're not there yet. We're working hard. Of course, my big, My big project right now is that leggings drop. It's a merch drop, but it's all leggings. Gotta go shortly for a work meeting. Well, thank you for joining. I really wish that my lurk emote was working. Like I said it, but it's not working. So, I don't know. But it's good to have a separate raft, I think, here. So that... I gotta eat. So that... What? Can't build a backpack because I don't have a science machine. What is that? Bundling wrap. It needs wax paper. That's tricky to get. You have to build beehives and then kill them, I think. Or if you build the bee boxes, I'm not sure. You might be able to set lurk emote, like upload. Well, right now, so I tried to do an exclamation point lurk command in Streamlabs, and it did not work. And I tried to do a link to my YouTube on a timer, and that, I've never seen it appear. So, I don't know what's going on. And I know that you need to set the bot as a mod on your channel, which I thought I did. So, I don't know. I don't know. I really want to be like a polished streamer. Like Hobbit. With, all sorts of commands and things. Let's make... so we're gonna make our chimney a fire pit here. Let's make a shovel. We can't make a shovel. Don't we need sand for the thing? How are we supposed to make it? Yeah, it says we need sand. Okay, so I guess I do need a science machine in order to build that, like, at all. Ugh. Alright, well, I'll put these on the ground because I don't need to carry them everywhere. I guess I'll put these on the ground because I can't really use them right now. And, cook a couple of these, even though they're very useful for befriending animals. So yeah, it was just the lurk chat command. Though the lurk mode is in progress. The holdup with that is that I can't get my scanner to see my computer, and I don't know why. So that's something I'm gonna have to talk to Raylan about when they have time. It's just been one freaking thing after another. It's always one freaking thing after another. Was that an ad break? Did I talk through the ad break and not notice it? Typical me. Classic. So I'm gonna get the machete, and I'm gonna get 4 bamboo and 3 vines. Is that right? 4 bamboo, 3 vines. Make another raft on the other side of this island. Bamboo. 1. 1 vine. No snakes here. That's excellent. Another bamboo. Another vine. Does anybody have any mermaid questions? I've been designing mermaid leggings with mermaid scales on them. I've been designing a lot and in a bunch of different sizes, and I'm adapting the patterns so that they look good on every size of leggings, from child through plus size. Looks like I just have enough bamboo to make a second raft. Alright, so let's head for... There was an island up there. Might as well head for it. Maybe I'll find something on the way. Oh, right. I remember what I was going to do, which was build a thatch pack and leave it on the ground. Because this is where at least a satellite base is going to be. So, survival... Thatch pack is the only kind of storage that I can make right now. It's on the ground. I I guess I'll put the niter in it because we don't need that. These things. Okay. Niter. Bottles. And drop the pickaxe. I can just make a new pickaxe, right? So, and we'll drop these in too. We are good on coral for the foreseeable future because we learned the trick. All right. Day 5, still no gold. Did this parrot drop gold? Can I even refine gold before I have the science machine? I don't think I can. But that may be something to look up. Okay, my amount of sticks feels a lot less perilous, so that's nice. We're being smart and building the raft. See, that's what I like about this game, is that you can improve, and learning is how you improve. I don't know, I'm a silly head and always have to do things the hard way. And then I complain that they're hard. Waves, 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 waves. There's another shallow section. Oh, just one bit of reef biome. All right. Let's see. We're getting there. We're slowly making our way. As it is said, the only way to learn is by playing, the only way to win is by learning, and the only way to begin is by beginning. That is what they say. 100%. Are you excited for that show to come back? It's coming soon. I haven't watched the trailer. I don't want to get spoiled. But I am excited. Yeah, the Make Some Noise finale was so good. We just watched that last night. The praise the next contestant bit. Truly, truly a work of genius. We were watching that and I'm like, that prompt was so diabolical that it could only have come from Paul Robolino. I don't think anybody else on the writing team is that evil. Though I don't know who all is on the writing team. But I know that Paul is there. Well, this is a third of a gold. That's something. I can't even dig the treasure chest because I can't make shovels yet. If it really just takes forever to find gold, I'm going to be so sad. Day 5. I like to have a base set up by day 5. Come on. Maybe if I follow this island around, it'll go to something that's not just the sandy beach. The sandy beach. No, we don't need those. We have too many. Honestly, we should probably get rid of some. We got plenty of these. That's nice. Gold is a real challenge. If you've been sticking around since my very early streams, the first time I found gold while I was streaming, I was so excited. I screamed. Yeah, let's go. We've got gold. We can play. So this time we got so much coral. All the coral. But we don't have any gold. Well, we have one set of gold doubloons, which is not the same. All right, let's make sure that there is a torch ready. Oh, there's bioluminescence here. So that can be good to hang out on. And the crocodogs. Well, Abigail can take care of those. It's fine. Don't need to worry about the first set of crocodogs when Abigail is awake. I'm so frustrated with the sealnado because Abigail makes a sound and the sealnado sound was so similar. I don't know. Oh, another thing that we're thinking about doing is a multiplayer game of Don't Starve Together with Real Limited Gaming before the drops ends. So if you have a Clay account, you'll be able to get some skins just from watching the stream. So that's pretty exciting. And we'll see how we can do it. Alright, so we're going to hang out here, not use our torch up. Just wait. Maybe eat the seeds that we have. Should I eat this raw egg? I think that raw eggs are safe to eat, actually, in this game. Yeah, there we go. Not super nutritious, but it did help me a little. Looking out for the waves. Which is something to do at night, I suppose. But the nights are not very long right now. Yeah, absolutely inspired. I'm still not over it. And we're watching the new season of Dimension 20, which they put out this very ambiguous trailer. And even after they put out a less ambiguous trailer, I didn't know what was going on. I was like, okay, so it's this small, creepy town in Oregon. The season's called City Council of Darkness. Is this like an X-Files thing, Stephen King thing? We're getting a little bit of like Twin Peaks, Welcome to Night Vale. What's going on? Ubishak, hi, welcome to the stream. We're just having a nice, chill, low-energy time right now, talking about television. So, did it drop anything? One monster meat. Just the one, actually. And then it turned out that they're playing WOD, World of Darkness. Come on, be an island that's full of so much gold. I see jungle terrain, that's nice. That's promising. It's probably just gonna have monkeys that eat everything. That's not a good attitude to have. I should be a little more positive. I'm trying. I've tried to be more positive, but I just... There it is. Gold! We can make a science machine! Finally! I might just make one right here on this island. Because I'm so tired of all of this. But it turns out they're playing World of Darkness, Vampire the Masquerade. Everybody's vampires. And it's, What We Do in the Shadows inspired season, which is wonderful. And then they came out and the logo is like in the same font and colors as the What We Do in the Shadows TV show. And I'm like, all right, I can deal with this. This is pretty cool. How am I? I've got some stuff going on in my life that has me very stressed out. So I don't have as much energy to be entertaining today as I sometimes do. And I apologize for that. But I'm here, we're playing. We're making the best of a situation. Our Don't Starve game ended. I was immediately murdered by the first giant that appears in Don't Starve Shipwrecked, which is something I need to learn how to deal with. That's why I so rarely see the monsoon season, is because the sealnado just eats me. So we started a new game. It's going okay so far. We just found our first gold, which is great. There's a pig house here. Love that. And, yeah, this is not a terrible island. So let's set up here. Got a bunch of rocks, all sorts of resources. Rocks! And I will have to go back to that starting island where I left all my coral. So much coral. Every time I have a problem in one of these games, I overcompensate. So let's put it here. Right? So this can be our base center. We'll put the science machine up there in that corner. And then we'll get down to business. Let's get down to business. Sweet potato. Make a campfire to cook some of these things. Alright, we're gonna have a science machine. And let's start prototyping stuff. Backpack first. Yeah. So let's move everything out of this little thatch pack. And make a actual backpack. Let's get down to business. Sweet potato. That's not how the song goes. That's how my song goes. It's not copyright. The mouse shouldn't come after me. It's fair use parody. That's exactly how the song goes. You must be confused. Cook some food. Ah. Yes, yes, I was confused. All right, so where is the boat? The boat is there. Starting island is down there, and it's got treasure on it, which is great. I need to prototype a shovel. That's going to be important. Should probably prototype a chest. Can I prototype a chest? No, I don't have enough wood. So that's something. No, this is going to be my main base. So, yeah, let's go back to the starting island. Pick up our stuff and bring it over here. Yeah, oh, 2 spider nests. I hear monkeys, though. I hate that. Monkeys are so annoying. Maybe that's just birds and they sound like monkeys. That would be very lucky. Alright. So this is a great main base island. There's spiders. There's at least 2 things of spiders. Berries, 3 different biomes. We've got the sweet potatoes to live off of for a little while. We're okay. Darkness will be here soon. I must prepare. Of course the waves are going exactly the wrong way for right now. Crud, I realized I probably should have, nice thing, the birdhouse my new neighbor put in front of our house has left a thick layer of seed hulls and other stuff that I am so excited to get into my compost bin. Yes. My compost bin is always overfull of, like, food waste. So, it always gets, like, wet and nasty and doesn't have enough carbon material. So seed husks would be great for that. I'm just gonna eat these because it will be a while before I will be able to paying attention to the waves. It will be a while before I am able to do what? Okay. Time to hang out and just wait. I don't judge anyone for the quality of their compost. No. We try. We got one of those fancy composters that goes inside the house. No, soggy and sad, I didn't pay attention. Oh, but right, we can't move because it's night. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to get hit by some waves then. This is what happens when you try to sail in the middle of the night. It's not great. If Abigail could go down there... Nope, still not working. Alright, so that's really bad. If I die of just drowning in the stupid ocean, that will be very depressing. Imagine having to restart twice in the same episode. That would be embarrassing. And we got so much cool stuff in this too. We got an entire stack of coral because we couldn't find coral at all in the last game. Alright, so Hobbit, what is your advice on starting to animate emotes? Because I do want to make... It's a total apocalypse. A veritable apocalypse of water. Yeah, that's life sometimes. What is your advice on starting to get into animating those emotes? Because I know that they take the classic... Do they have paper shredders at anyone's job that you know? Paper shredders? No. I don't think so. Everyone here works from home. So, where's my stuff? Is it here? Honestly, I think I just want to build another science machine when we can. So we're going to have a satellite base, a main base and a satellite base. That's good. That gives us flexibility. Gives us somewhere to flee to the next time the sealnado shows up. And then you just kind of have to stay there until the spring. So maybe I'll set them both up with like supplies and stuff. It feels like a big waste of gold, but I know that it's not deep down inside. Since I use Asperite, the de facto standard for pixel art, that's what I use for all my animations. That's what I should try. I've just been using, so I've been use ward off evil Adobe Illustrator for most of my art, and just resizing the vector stuff for now. So I will look into that program. I wonder if it can take vector files and use them as bases for the animation, or at least like I can rasterize them into the correct size and then sit and do other thing. All right, dig some sand, build our fire pit thingy. 2. All right, we can build it now, right? No, we gotta refine first. Refine this. 1. Oh no, wait. We forgot. Gotta put it in the actual backpack. And here. It cannot take vectors, and it's not the best at HD-sized images. Yeah, well, then what I can do is resize the vector, since vectors can be any size, to the appropriate size, which is what I'm doing currently. That's how I've made the emotes that already exist. And then I will go in and edit that on the Pixel software, right? Does that sound like a possibility? I think so. Food. So this can go like here for now. Gonna build a fire pit, light. This thing, no, I need one. I didn't finish refining the limestone. I got distracted. That's okay. I do have a VOD coming out today. It may have already come out on YouTube. So if you've missed a stream and want to see me playing some more Don't Starve, you can. I wish I could say it was the beginning of this game, but it's not. It's a different game. Because that one ended. And my sanity is really dropping, chat. I guess it's flowers, right? If I died of nightmares, like, you can tell how much I'm having an off day, because, so there we go. We're back up in a reasonable sanity level. I have a question, don't get mad. Well, that depends on what kind of question it is. I am happy to answer questions, but I'm probably not going to go into too much detail into my IRL stuff right now. Grew seed in, so right now the bead is a seedling nursery for winter squashes. Nice. When vampire bite human, they become a vampire too, but if vampire bite mermaid, what happens? That's a great question. I know what happens. The werewolf mermaids are a Humboldt squid. On the full moon, you turn into a Humboldt squid. But I'm not sure. Chopping wood so that we can make a proper boat. Oh no, not the venomous snake. Wait a sec, seahorse are actually werewolf mermaid? No, 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 squid. But that's a really good question. I think there are just mermaid vampires, but vampires are not my area of expertise, so I'm not sure. But the squids, like big, scary squids. Squids are scarier than you might think. Like, I'm an octopus, but I don't mess around with squid. And these are the ones that stay in the depth and just come up and grab you, and they're person-sized, and they run in packs like land wolves. It's a lot. I'm just gonna eat these. Come on, I really want a proper boat. All I want is a proper cup of boat. Why are squids scarier than octopus? Because they, at least these particular squids, hunt in packs. No. And they live really deep and only come up to even the part of the water that is light enough to see during the full moon, and then they drag down their prey underneath. Merpires, if he recalls, tend to descend to lower levels of the ocean where sunlight never penetrates. Yeah, pretty much. So they must be with the were squid. Kind of in the same areas. Yep, and the sanity is down again. Gotta get some more flowers. We need 12 or 16 for a boat. 12, but also for other things. For vines. Two on my head? Why? Oh, this is rough, chat. I know my motto is make shoddy art, but this is really shoddy, even for me. Amazed you're still alive. Yeah. I'm gonna take all the flowers on this island. Maybe those butterflies will spawn some more. I don't know. But there's 6. I can make the little parasol, I think. Oh no, the parasol in this game is, what, 4 and palm leaves? So let's see if there's more palm leaves somewhere. The map would be good. Let's check the map. Oh, here's a palm tree. Another axe. Here we go. Someone doubts on your survival skills. Yeah. Some friend you are. You're gonna have to send me more baklava. Honestly, I might need more baklava anyway. That's 12. So we can start collecting our vines. I'll never improve. Aww. Choppity chop chop chop. You know, I'm trying to build this whole brand about this being this high energy entertaining streamer. But some days, you know, I'm also trying to build a schedule. Baklava is a good substitute for a coping mechanism. Well, I have a number of coping mechanisms, but I'm dealing with a situation that's completely out of my control. So all the coping mechanisms in the world aren't going to fix it. So, you know, I need good luck and, I guess I kind of need all the coping mechanisms at the same time. Tropical parasol, yes. Now if I carry this around, then it will hopefully... Boards. We're fine. Boards. 1, 2, 3. And can I make the boat yet? Oh, I have one more vine to get. My logic is impeccable. You'll send the big box. That wasn't the big box? That was huge. It barely fits in my fridge. What's the big box? What the heck? I'm deeply concerned. All right, proper boat. Oh, that's so much better. Not sure that baklava is a good substitute for a coping mechanism, not when great substitute is available. You know, we do what we gotta do at this point. Yeah, it's, definitely something stressful right now. Wish I could also make a proper sail, but we'll see. Whoa, that's some cool stuff. I'll take these, and I'll definitely take this. Put these away, though. Alright. That was the small box. Hope you've got block and tackle. I don't... What am block and I'm so confused. And concerned. That's what I am more than confused, is concerned. Boat. Real boat. Slightly faster. And then we'll worry about sails in a little bit. I swear if the waves have changed direction again. Unbelievable. I was like, there's no way. I'm not kidding, it barely fits in the fridge. Then again, the fridge is also full of other stuff. You're gonna need a pulley and get the larger box into place, block and tackle. Oh, yeah. That would make sense, yep. Alright, will I get back to my big island before it gets completely dark. Probably not. But we're gonna try. Is this where a sail would be good? So that I could row at night. A boat torch? I think I need a science machine for that. Yeah. Boat torch would have been a smart thing to build. I am not having a smart sort of day. Yeah, you know, that question about mermaid vampires is still in my head. I'm trying to think. I wonder if any of the mermaids I know are secretly vampires. Oh, I have so many torches. I'm almost to what will be my new home. So it's okay. It's okay that stuff is kind of precarious. We're making our way very slowly, leapfrogging it. I may legitimately get sick if I have a box that big of baklava, but at this point, I'll take it. Okay, almost ashore. Yeah, there we go. We made it, just in time for dawn. But that's okay. Got this thing up. I'll grab some of these. Soon we'll start the crock pot process. Then food will be less of an issue. And what are we gonna do? Well, soon we're gonna build a chest. There's more gold down there, excuse me, which is fantastic. There's no waves, not on land. That would be a different problem. Okay. And there's loads of flowers. And there's things to prototype. Shall I just eat the flower? Why not? Add. All right, ads. Well, I need to... in just a few days, it's going to be mermaid. Yeah, don't remind me. I feel like I'm not prepared. None of my mermaid, like I don't have good mermaid photos. Hopefully somebody on Instagram does a prompt. Where is OBS? Here it is. Just chatting screen. May the 4th be with you. So May the 4th is the first day of something we call the Festival of Birthiversary, which is my festival. It's in Mermay, and it includes a bunch of different days, including May the 4th, Star Wars Day, and Cinco de Mayo, which is Mexican American Heritage Day. So a lot of people will eat Mexican food and stuff on that day. But it also includes my birthday, my wedding anniversary, and Mother's Day. So that's why it's called my birthiversary. And I won't tell you when my personal days are within that week. Some of you may already know. But it's very fun and there's lots of celebration. So my big birthiversary stream is going to be on the 6th. And I'm talking, everybody is in... I don't think anybody who doesn't have ads is still here. So I've been just talking to myself. I'll be right back. Oh, you're there. Yeah, so we're going to do a big stream 9 to probably about 5 on the 6th. And I'm planning some giveaways. Planning to give away hopefully some leggings, assuming that launch goes well. and I'm very, very excited. I have a lot of products in the works. But also, like, I have some stickers that I'm working on for giveaways. If I can figure out how to get Streamlabs to actually work and could do giveaways through that, that would be great, but who knows? I'll have to bug my friends about it. But regardless, I do need on this ad break to take a quick bio break. So, still don't have the be right back screen. I have been so focused on these fashion designs that I'm really, really proud of. So, hopefully that launch goes well. But yeah, enjoy my swim reel for just like 60 seconds. I am back, and dog wants to know if it's lunchtime, which it is not. It is another late lunch day. You know what they say, when life gives you lemons, eat concerning amounts of baklava. Yeah, it's going to be concerning real fast with my sugar sensitivity. They are very, very good, but they are also very, very sweet. So, what are we doing? We're going to try and build a crock pot. Where... Are there any jungle trees that are by the water that aren't near anything that can catch fire? Let's check over this way. Maybe. Oh, well, first we need to build our fire pit, right? Just to eat this raw. Love raw sweet potato, right, chat? So good. Shovel? I do have a shovel. Oh, we already did have 2 sand. This, so we need limestone. I'm gonna go ahead and build 4 so that we have a spare fire pit in the stack. And this, I think raw sweet potato is actually good, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't really think so, but I'm not totally sure. All right. Yeah, 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 the dog is back. Yeah, 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 the dog is back. Back from this magical journey. What did he see? He saw that it's not lunchtime yet and got sad. Maybe I'm thinking of raw turnip. Raw turnip is good. Like any of those brassicas you can eat lunch. Maybe I'm getting hungry. You can eat raw and, What? Yes. Sorry. Turn up for what? You're thinking of turn down for what? Sorry. I'm looking at the chat window. I need to be looking at the camera. You're thinking of turn down for what? Berries. That's some food. So, do you just draw each individual frame for the animated ones? Oh, this is nice. We like this. That's 2 charcoal right there. But replace those trees. Start building some chests. I haven't seen any monkeys yet, so that's great. Like, Monkeys have their uses, but I do not like them on the home island. That's 3, so we're already halfway there. So build that, which is gonna open some inventory space. They already replanted the trees. We're not placing that yet. We're just gonna kind of keep it around for emergencies. Ooh, even more coins. That's nice. We do like those. And none of these look safe to burn. So it's frame by frame animation without tweening. Okay. I keep thinking about how useful tweening would be. I know this because I have a family member who's into animation and it really wants to get a program that has tweening, which they don't comfortably. I feel like hunger could be a pretty common feeling when playing Don't Starve. Yeah. Potentially. I mean, I'm pretty hungry right now in-game. So we'll see. We shall see. But since I'm working at a small resolution, I'm usually modifying each subsequent image rather than drawing a whole new image from scratch. Well, yeah. No! Not today, venomous snake. I'm not getting poisoned. I don't have any anti-venom. Maybe it makes it... Well, no, I don't have venom sacs to make one. I should farm those. Fascinating. No, I didn't mean to take that. So what were we doing? What were we doing? We were trying to get a charcoal farm going. So we have 5. We need 1 more. Maybe there's a palm tree that I can use. Let's see. A lot of the munching sounds I find very yummy. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Honestly, this one right here is not bad. And I don't have to go very far. I'm worried it's a little close to this particular grass. Gonna see if I can find a better one. Pig! I forgot there was a pig here. That will help with my sanity. Okay. That's great. Alright. Let's see. We're looking for a palm tree that's by water. There, this one's good. This is a good one. I'm gonna lose the coconuts, but that's not important right now. See, the fact that I'm standing even a little bit near the pig is causing my sanity to not be decreasing at all in the night. That's the other thing is, though, that Wendy doesn't mind the dark as much as other characters. But still. No, I just missed those. Alright. We're in good shape. We're gonna build our crock pot. We're gonna make some pierogies. Heal up. And we'll be decently established in this new game. Completely. I'm still so disappointed with myself for that sealnado bit. What fire crock pot. That's what. 2, 3. Eat 1 more seed. Oh, okay. Well, that's something. She'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Anyway. Food. Crock pot. Put it right there. 1 meat, 1 egg, 2 vegetable. And it is... Really gotta start getting more seeds, huh? Time for crock pot. Still eat a couple more of these. Yeah, we can finally cook. We can have meals. We've got those beautiful gears. We can even build an ice box, which is a huge quality of life thing. Yeah, look at all that. Beautiful. All right, I'm gonna start planting, oh wait, did the pig drop loot? I think those spiders might have eaten it. I should have been on a little more cognizant of that. We'll live. At least until the sealnado appears. Oh wow, it was oh wow for the werepig. Yeah, that happens on the full moon. It's fine. Is this the only pig hut that we have? Yeah. So we're gonna have to wait for a new one to show up. But when there is, there's gonna be so many palm trees. It's gonna be great. I think they take something like 4 days. So around day 14, we'll look into that. In the meantime... No, for the color coming back into the world when you ate the pierogies. Yeah. Yeah, because they gave me sanity. When sanity goes down, it changes the color of the world. Which is true in real life too, but metaphorically. Yeah, that's how I feel when I eat a good pierogi, right? Pierogies. It's been a long time since I've had one. We stopped making them at Christmas Eve. Cook. We don't have extra charcoal to do the drying rack, but we'll get there. Cook. So is there another type of sail that I can build? So boat repair kit, sure. Cloth sail. Thatch sail. So the cloth sail needs alchemy engine, but the thatch sail I should be able to do with the ingredients on this island. So let's keep going. Time to go be responsible. Thanks for the fun stream. This game is going great. Well, thank you for that. I feel like I'm just barely getting by. See you next time. Have fun. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you. And I really do appreciate the compliment. I am not on my literal or metaphorical game today. All right, Hobbit says, I'm excited. Sometime this week we're having flatbread roasted veggie pizza with crumbled roasted impossible meatballs. Oh, nice. How are the impossible meatballs? Well, I've had not necessarily Impossible brand, but other pretty decent. Ooh, and I can use that now. Nautical. What was the thatch sail? Thatch sail, okay. So that will go into the crock pot. So it needs 2 bamboo, and I have 1, and it needs 4 palm leaves. So we are getting close. Not sure why thatch means palm leaves in this game. I thought it meant grass. Don't know. Finding out how they are is a surprise. Yeah, that's great. Ooh, look at all this. We got our very own little spider snake farm. Naturally occurring. Very nice. Palm trees. We need 2 more palm trees. 3 spider nests? Oh boy. This is a big spider's island. Not to be confused with Spider's Georg, who eats 10,000 spiders a day and should not have been counted. There's not a cave on this island either. I wonder how caves work. Well, there's not. So caves are a mechanic in the base game, Reign of Giants and whatnot. Hamlet is somewhat different. It has these underground temples. But The caves is like, it basically gives you to a whole new dimension with a whole new map. So that is pretty cool. But I think that in Shipwrecked, the way it works, and I have never actually found this, is that there's a volcano that you can go inside, and that's your second dimension. And we're gonna go prototype the thatch sail. Thatch sail. Yeah? Yeah, there it is. Nice. I'm gonna throw these in the crock pot, which we have. 1, 2. And then what else do we need? Oh, we need monster meat, which shouldn't be very hard to get. Was there like a bunch lying on the ground there? No, because something ate it. Still though. There probably won't be that many spiders in this nest because they're by the farm. There's a fair amount of them. Okay, that's alright. We can deal with that. Val is hoping to get to the new pizza place downtown sometimes this week and see how good they are. Nice. Oh, pizza sounds really good. And there's some meat. Let's make meatballs for dinner. I don't know if they're going to be as good as the Impossible meatballs, though. But I love Beyond stuff. We eat Beyond burgers once a week. And those are very, very good. And I just made new pickles, so we're going to have homemade pickles with them the next time. Well, we're having them tonight, actually. Or at least that's what's on the calendar. So that should be nice. We'll get these for more monster meat. And I'm going to start building my chests. My chests. My chests. I'm not going to continue with that because it might get cancelable. 1, 2, 3. And here. Maybe I should just run and run until I find a touchstone, and then that can be my sealnado insurance. What? Chest. Refine structures. Oh, not close enough to the science machine. Gold nugget. No, that's cool though. I should build a gold nugget. Refine. No, no, no. It's structures. Structures. Not the hay wall. Come on, guys. Come on, me. Do better. Build the chest here. Throw some random stuff in it. Hey, Coffee Pot. Good to see you again. You are on a many stream streak, so congratulations for that. Don't know why you haven't shared that. I guess Coffee Pot is self-conscious. So, hoping to get a new pizza place. Last time I went out for pizza, I got chicken, cherry tomatoes, and extra Parmesan, and it was so good. Ooh, extra Parmesan. Nice. Is it really just the one this time? I'm helping. Did you see how much I helped? What's in here? Just one thing of meat. Alright, we've got our sail. We've got gold. We don't have enough wood yet to build an alchemy engine, but we can work toward that. We'll put these materials in here. There's the gold. We probably barely have enough. This, we will need an alchemy engine to use that, but that's a very valuable piece of loot. I love that. Yeah. But we could go back to that other island with the pigs. Where was that? All the way down there. Well, let's take a trip. Let's go sailing. And you know what else? Let's build a boat torch. Gonna drop this so that it uses the used up thing. Boat torch. That's in light, right? Not nautical. There it is. Nope. Not digging that up. Want that to stay right there. Where is... Okay, the boat's down there. Oh, and I should build a boat repair kit. Can I do that with the tech level I'm on? Nautical... I think I can, right? Boat repair kit. Bee stingers, 2... Well, I don't have enough wood for it right now. Well, maybe that'll have to wait till later. That's fine. I'm gonna make a bunch of rope and leave it here, though. Prototyping the rope. You helped very helpingly. If you made that hound into meatballs, would they be impossible meatballs? No, they would be actual meatballs made of meat. They would be possible meatballs. Alright, put these away. No, I won't put these away. I'll grab this, because it's important to pick those up if you see them. This way. Look, I know I'm hungry and it's lunchtime, but I'm going to keep playing a little bit, because I feel like I've finally gotten into the stride of things. Here we go. Boat torch, thatch sail. Turn off. Alright, so we're going to find the island with the pigs and get multiple stacks of wood. Seaweed. Love seaweed. I wish this sail were a little bit faster, but we are working on that. But when the waves are going the right way, see, finally. We are finally getting set up. Alright. Here we go. Abigail can't even keep up with me, I'm so fast. But still not the fastest. Why aren't there any waves? Okay. I'm somehow managing to miss every single one now that I want to hit them. Why is life? Ah. Gunpowder keg. Why is life? Who is laugh? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. This is a fair use parody. I am not using copyright information, you see. Or I guess music. Just the music that comes with the game. And since the game company wants people to stream, they're not going to get me in trouble for that. But maybe for my next art stream, I will do... What will I do? Should probably sing it in Mandarin Chinese just to be on the safe side. Yeah, I don't know. Sure, I... My Mandarin is so bad. I should do Duolingo. But yeah, that would be funny. I can't moderate in Mandarin, but maybe I can write song parodies. Okay, pig houses were down this way. I killed 2 of them, but they're probably back by now, right? It's been a while. It's been 4 days, I think. Right? Yeah. He's back. And it's not even gonna be full moon anymore, because we had the 2 nights. Okay. Stacks of logs. Just so many stacks. Chop this. Help me with my sanity is full. That is a full sanity meter. In case you were wondering why the Mandarin Chinese thing came up, I took Chinese in college, and while I was doing it, I wrote a parody of Bohemian Rhapsody in Mandarin about how I can't speak Chinese. Again, really? Come on. And now we won't chop anymore because it's nighttime. And you're hungry because limpets aren't very nutritious. Here, have some more. I'll have to give the monster meat again. Build a fireplace and cook these. I mean, even cooking the limpets is going to help at this point, I think. I will have the seaweed. And in a couple of minutes, I will give you the cooked limpets. But our mission to gather a whole bunch of logs is not going super well so far. But we'll see. So where are there more limpets? So they're around. Have I checked them? I'm not sure. Deep lore, yes. That is the deep lore. Hobbit might have been around some because you knew me at that time. Though I don't know if you would have heard the song. I posted it to LiveJournal. Remember LiveJournal? And Felicia was like, hey, so this thing that you posted kind of reminds me of Bohemian Rhapsody. And I'm like, yeah, that was intentional. So, yeah. Come on, let's chop some more trees. We can do this. Where's there more trees that have fruit on them? Yes, technically coconut is a nut. But it's a nut that's so big that we just call it a fruit. Fine, I'll walk in the water. Now the pig is walking in the water. It's fine, it's fine. My sanity is coming back. We're doing it now. Let's see if we can kind of make our way towards some limpets. Okay, so they're down there, but I don't remember seeing any actual limpets on them. Do you? Oh, there were. Nice. Okay. So those are going to be helpful. I do remember LiveJournal. Yeah! You know, LiveJournal was mostly girls, but I had a handful of friends on LiveJournal mutuals who were boys. And unless I'm mistaken, every single one of them has come out as some form of trans or non-binary since then. Yep. I still use it. It's good for taking notes when I can't use my apps. LiveJournal? It's still being supported? Okay, we're at 15. That's nice. That's nice. Let's see. Here is another one with fruit. That is so cool. I am not beating the accusations today. Yeah, sorry, no. There's at least 4 that I can think of. Life is funny sometimes. And I could probably dig those stumps, but who knows. Or I could just leave them and hope that they spawn tree guards and then use those for kiting monsters into. It's got a lot more Cyrillic than it used to. That's what I have heard. That's what I have heard. And then I've been, oh, okay, didn't save that tree, but we're all right. I think we're a net positive. on palm trees anyway. Nice thing, my walk to the dentist took about half an hour less than last time, so maybe I'm getting stronger post-COVID and job burnout. That is great. Love that. That's such a huge difference. I'm excited for you. Yeah, just try not to get yourself into a post-exertional malaise situation. Let me see. Have we gotten every single fruit and coconut on the island yet? Here's one. Kill the tree. We're fine. Oop, there's one there. Go get that one. And there's another limpet. You get another pig. But I think I'm running out of trees. No, leave the ones alone that don't have stuff on them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Yeah, 4 is the amount that I need for an alchemy engine. So there's that. 8 and 8. So that's 1 stack. Yeah, we're just trying to get all of them. It was very unexpected. I wasn't even hurrying or tired afterwards. Yeah, you know, good days exist. They happen sometimes. So it's nice. Yeah, I think that what I believe you're supposed to do is just work it up very, very slowly. Because if you go too hard, then that can really mess you up and set you back. Like, able people will think that that's how you build, like, muscles and get into shape, but it can just send your entire, like, inflammatory system into a state of shock and wind up putting you in bed for days. It was very different from right after I left the job and could only stay awake for 15 minutes at a time, so it was 15 minutes awake, 30 asleep. Yeah, that is another thing that will happen sometimes. COVID is no joke, and people who are like, the pandemic's over. Nobody should wear masks, and if you do, we'll yell at you. Are just so bad. I always tell people that I'm marginalized along a couple of axes, and disability has been the worst one by an incredible margin, for me at least. There are manifestations of ableism that people just aren't even self-conscious about, that they would not say about other things. And like the focus on eugenics and genocide is a lot higher than it is for a lot of other situations. I mean, I know that trans is getting bad, but like disability has been a thing forever. Life is fun. Ad break coming up. I am still playing because that's what I want to do with my day. At some point, I have to go to the veterinarian's office and get some prescription refill for my dog. Right. Boat torch. Isn't that nice? We can sail at night. Haven't seen any waves yet. Well, there's one. No, soggy inside. Okay, let's go in here where there's not waves. and we will build a straw hat because I forgot to do that. That helps with the waves. I'm so glad to know I don't have to be around my bonehead coworkers that infected me the first time because they wouldn't wear a mask. Yeah, well, that's most people, unfortunately. Day 12, so we're about halfway to the next season. Yay, boat torch. And the best thing is that I think I can also just use my regular torch. Ooh, here's an island. There's the wind, which is going vaguely in the direction that I want to go. Which is also very, very nice. Yes, I see the ad. Whoa, a swamp island. Alright, well, this I'll pause for during ad break. Thank you for telling me about the ad. Alright, well, people watching ads don't get to see the dog. So let this be a reminder to subscribe. Use your primes if you have them. Tell your friends and family to use their primes. Yeah, you get dog if you subscribe. That's right. Other people have to use ads and they can probably see the little tiny preview, but that's not the same. Because TomTom is hard to see anyway. Sorry. It's hard to see anyway. And it's going to be impossible to see with that, I think. Oh, he's a good boy. Yeah. Puppy cuddles help a little. Excuse me. Puppy cuddles and don't starve. "55 seconds. So yeah, but that was pretty cool. We found a new kind of island, the swamp island. That's where you get reeds from. I could build a bird cage. Maybe I could build that bundling wrap. But that needs wax. I'm not sure how to get wax that doesn't involve smashing the beehives with a hammer, which, as you might guess, is somewhat of a dangerous activity. I've still got unpainted nails. They've got a base coat, but no actual top coat. So I should do that. What should I put on my nails? How should I do my nails? Just a little puppy. There he goes. Welcome back. You missed the dog. Here we go. If you get a free Prime subscription or Prime trial, use your Prime sub. I'll have to figure out how to do that. But yeah, so the game, blue rings and pinky, purple, middle and index, pink thumbs. Potentially, that's a little simplistic for me. But it's a potential. There we go. Look, it's my, I keep wanting to say deer clops. It's my sealnado insurance. It's day 13. Why is it so windy? I know the seasons aren't changing yet. Is this home? No, this is different. This is a different island that has the thing on it. Do I still have... No, my parasol expired. To parallel hair. Maybe. Or I could do an ombre on my nails. Like the hair, because that's something I can do. That might be nice to have up from Birthiversary. But here is the thing, chat. I am going to a goth festival this weekend, so I feel like my nails should be sufficiently goth. But they were just black. I painted them black for Mermagicon. I was going to do a cool thing to match my mermaid tail, but that didn't happen because my life has been exploding. unfortunately. And, yeah. And then we can get pig skins from these. We don't care about nightmare fuel. Nightmare fuel is not going to matter in this game. How many flowers do we need for the umbrella thing? 6? That's so many. Luckily, there's a lot on this island. 2, 3. Butterfly, we can cook that. That. Oh boy. We're gonna have to harvest more flowers than I'm really comfortable with. Hopefully they'll grow back. Alright. Thatch parasol. Use it. That's a green mushroom. That's very good to know. That doesn't grow there. Gotta start making signs. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make my touchstone chest right now. Structures chest. And I like to put in that, you know, maybe like a little bit of logs, but mostly flint and that, so I can make some basic tools and start gathering stuff if I need to respawn. Oh, and that's the last of the seeds. We gotta get home to our crock pot. And I need to harvest more rocks soon because my flint is dangerously low. There's a rock right there. There's a bunch on that island, so we'll start with those ones. Limpets, very nice, very nice. Gotta start eating some food that will give me sanity loss. Wait, does the seaweed not give me sanity loss? Alright. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna cook some food for myself in this game and then probably call it. How does that sound? I'm gonna cook meatballs first and then a butterfly muffin. So we already have one of those. This. And then we need 2 other things that are edible. Keep an eye out for red mushrooms, and if I don't see any, then I'll just grab the sweet potatoes. Nah, I'm gonna grab one anyway. What can we do? Yeah. Seeds. That's right. There was a red mushroom here. And there's some berries. But that's fine. Yeah, let's just go this way. Alright. And put some stuff on the fire. On the fire, not the crock pot. Put that and this. There we go. Grab one of these so I stop hemorrhaging health. And we're almost there, chat. We're almost to a nice steady state where I feel comfortable logging out. That. Oh, it's so good to have a full belly. Yeah, there we go. Nope, not the meat. Not the meat this time. This, and then you can actually use sticks for your filler in the butterfly muffin recipe. It's just the butterfly, one vegetable, and then the rest can be anything, including sticks. I mean, it can't be like monster meat, because if you put monster meat in, that tends to mess stuff up, but like, there's rules and there's recipes. Memories from Sunday of trying to microwave noodles with no water because I was too migrainey. God, yeah, that's relatable. I had 2 nights in the past week where I didn't brush my teeth before bed. I have Invisalign, so I'm brushing them multiple times a day anyway. So it's not like that big a deal. But I just, like, it was bedtime and I just collapsed. I didn't wind up brushing my teeth. Too migrainey to brush teeth. So there we go. We've refilled our health. We've refilled a bunch of sanity and hunger. Full belly. And I think it's time to call it for the day. All right. Save and quit. I said quit. All right. Let's see. Let's do a raid. Everybody got your raid emotes ready? And nope, it's this. Okay. We have, you want to raid into Goddess again? Let's do that. Let's support our friend. Everybody wave and say hi and use the raid emotes. Yay.